Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 84 of Daisy Knits. I'm Daisy, and we're hanging out here today in the floor of my schoolroom. Study, den, not sure what you call it. We call it the schoolroom. So, yes, it has been, I want to say 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks now, just over 2 weeks, since we sat and chatted. So, I will tell you that in the last 2 weeks, I have driven just over 2,000 miles. And quite honestly, I have very little knitting. I have very little progress to show you. I had a blast with my family, but unfortunately that meant that I didn't have a lot of progress just because honestly, I was too busy having fun. So that's what happens. I will show you what I've done though. So we will start with spinning because it is Tour de Fleece, and I had this great idea. I was going to spin every day. Didn't happen. And I was going to plow through 4 ounces of fiber, right? I think we talked about this. I utterly failed, and I'm okay with that at this point. So, you want to see my progress so far? See that little bitty turtle? That's as far as I've gotten. Right there. I have found that I cannot spindle spin when I'm tired. I need to pay attention enough to actually be mindful of my spinning. I cannot auto spin, like autopilot spin with my spindle. So that meant that this did not get as much love as I dreamed it would. What I'm spinning is from Swoonish, I think. These are little samples that I had received Into the Wool. Last year at Into the Wool, we received these, and I was in a cabin with a bunch of ladies, and they all blessed me with their sample. So I have, let me show you. I actually ended up with 2 different colorways. I have 3 of this colorway, so there's almost like a goldy yellow. It's coming up really golden on my camera. And greens and grays, and this has that same green and blue and white. And it's almost like a brownie, yeah, a brown in there. So I have 2 of these and I have 3 of these. My goal is to just spindle spin them all and ply how it plies. I am not even going to worry about trying to keep all the blue. I don't care. It's going to be a hodgepodge, hot mess, and I'm going to love it because I have good memories of this. This, good stuff. It is 100% non-superwash merino. So I have no idea what it's going to become. I have no idea anything except for I'm spinning it. And I wanted to spindle spin. I think I actually sat down and spun maybe 4 days. That's it. Maybe. I can't autopilot, and because of that it really threw me off. Way more than I thought I would. So because I could not autopilot spin, I had actually brought some knitting too. And this, I'll show you the ball real quick. Do you see those amazing colors? They're bright and happy. This is from Rock and String. Let's see if Rock and String. It is her Rave colorway on the Jitterbug Sport, which I've not actually ever done sport socks. So can you see that? Afterthought everything, hills. I am just zooming along on this. It is so potato chippy. I won't even lie. I'm knitting along and I'm like, just one more color, one more stripe. Can you see all those? Look at those colors, just, they tickle me so much. I might have to acquire more. She's killing me with these colors. And I love, let's see the purple? It's a little variegated. The pink is a little bit variegated as well, but the purple has some serious variegations in there. And it makes me very happy. And I found that I could just knit on autopilot and zoom through. I am doing these on a size 2 needle, so a little bit easier on my hands. And that's what I have right now. So I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to go, because still got some there, but I need to be able to do heels and toes. Oh. Or have thoughts in my brain. Anyways, this is what I'm working on. This, like I said, is autopilot. I can pick it up, put it down. Doesn't really matter because I'm just knitting in the round. That received actually the most love while I was on my trip just because I didn't have to think. However, I am planning on still doing spinning. I took my Argyle sock. Nothing got done on it. I'm almost scared of it now, to be honest. I've had to frog so many times. I'm almost hesitant to sit down with it. However, I'll put on my big girl panties. Not this weekend because I am leaving tomorrow. But when I come home, I will put on my big girl panties next week and I am going to work on that. I need to get it done. I feel like this, it's now become like a little boulder in my path and I need to chip it down and kick it out of the way so I can keep going. And I know that sounds so silly because it's a sock. It's an Argyle sock. It shouldn't be a big deal, but I feel like it's now become a mental block for me. So, big girl panties will happen next week. I'm watching the dog. He's over here being all kooky. Sorry. The other thing I did do this past week, which I don't have for you, is I made another knocker. I made it and promptly gave it away to a local family member. Not local here, local there in Texas, family member that I was visiting. So I don't actually have it even to show you. So, like I said, I really feel like I don't have a lot to show y'all, but I did do some. And it's been 2 weeks, so I needed to sit down and kind of get you caught up on what's going on. I told y'all that tomorrow I'm leaving. I am heading down to Lebanon, Missouri to go to Fiber U. I will be vending as well as teaching 2 classes. So that's what's going on with the shop and where we'll be next. After that, I'm home for a little bit, so it should be a little bit calmer, and I need to start bulking up for Into the Wool. That's my next show after this. So if you have questions, all my contact information is at the end. Otherwise, you can post on the Ravelry group or in the YouTube, either one. I hope y'all have a great week. Enjoy your summer. It's been hot, but you know, traveling does that too. So I will talk to y'all next week. See ya!